Hello everyone. All right, we are going to do it again. This is the next one that's coming in. This thunderstorm has been traveling east all the way from the Ohio Valley. And we are going to be walking in it. Right now, I am just about to hit the 69th Street Pier. What we're going to do is we're going to go onto the pier and get some looks. And I haven't made a decision on how this one's going to go, but it doesn't look as severe as the last one we did, obviously. That doesn't mean there isn't any wind or lightning. There's definitely going to be rain, so as I like to say, it's a game time decision. Let's get onto the pier here. We're definitely going to be going in this direction here. I don't know. Maybe I'll take 69th Street. I will say, as the storm has been moving into this area, which is the New York City area, it has definitely weakened. It just started to rain. I could start to feel raindrops right now. But I lost my train of thought. As it was getting into the New York City area, which it is doing right now, it started to weaken. So you can see there's still some lightning, you know. But there's going to be a lot of rain associated with this. If you look right out there, you can see there goes the thunder from that lightning strike we just witnessed. You can see New York City and Jersey City. Very hard to see the Statue of Liberty right now. You'll find some very hardcore people like myself. These guys are not going to go anywhere. I think they're going to stay out and fish. A lot of times you'll see them run under the overpass and to stay dry, and they'll leave their poles out here. We do see some people are packing up to leave. You can see it has gotten really dark. It is darker. Obviously, I always say this. It is darker off camera. Like, what I mean by that is, you know, the camera's making it look a little bit brighter. It's that's what cameras do. Cameras try to lighten everything up. So what I did was I have the lowest settings I could have possible to keep most of the light out. Looks like Jersey City is starting to get into some of that rain. And if you look at this Staten Island ferry right here, just beyond him, where all the shipyard cranes are, is the rain is starting to pull in all heavier over there. You can tell that by just looking at the way things disappear as storms pull in. The Verrazano Bridge is, this time we are north of the bridge. In the last walk we were south of the bridge. And so far, not a lot of heavy winds. Looks like this flag got tangled up with the POW flag. So we're gonna start walking in a moment here. I'll give you guys one last look before we start making our move. There's definitely lightning and thunder. I don't know if this ferry's going to come in over here or he's going to go over to 59th Street yet. It looks like he's going to 59th Street, which is just over that those buildings over there. All right, here we go, guys. You can tell by the direction of the rain, the winds are coming out of the west. A little bit of a westerly direction. All that matters is that the wind is going to be on my back. That is the most important thing. We are going to walk in this storm. This is going to be a walk. I'm going to... some storms I like to assess the risk. All thunderstorms are risky, so I'm going to just give you guys a... Hold on one second. I got a fishing line on my sneaker. Let's try this again. I had a fishing line wrapped around my my right foot. It is getting windy right now, and there's a lot of lightning behind me. There comes a wind. Don't worry about it. The wind is just going to shuffle me along. I don't anticipate 70-mile-an-hour winds in this one. I'd say more like 40, maybe 50. You see all these people that are going to stay under the overpass? Well, you can see the winds, guys. It is windy. Look at the tree right in front of us across the street over there. Well, it looks like Mother Nature made the decision for me. I am going to stay on 69th Street. See how windy it is here. We're going to stop right here for a second. Just look at this wind. Here we go. See that sign moving across the street? Let me move just a little bit. I would love to show the traffic lights swaying, but that is the way the rain is coming in on me. Very strong winds. I'd say these are about 40-ish, maybe 50. You can see this tree, look, it's kind of bending around. Look at this guy. There you go. Or is that a girl? Sorry. Hard to see in the rain, guys. Sorry. That is a lady. You can see the umbrella is collapsing on her. That is why I stopped. I don't want the umbrella to collapse on me. That wouldn't be good. Got the express bus over here. It's trying to make its way into the rain. Here we go, guys. See? That's why I picked 69th Street. I got a nice wall behind me now. I tell you, we've been getting some really impressive thunderstorms in the month of August, which is surprising. Usually it's July. I'm concerned about a microburst. That's why I'm not walking yet. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this. Here we go, guys. She's standing in the wrong spot. She wants to stand over here behind this wall. By the way, I was nice and dry, and it only took about 11 seconds to get soaked from the waist down. I also didn't mention that this is probably going to be a very quick moving thunderstorm. We'll see what happens. The wind wall is past us. We are good now with the wind, and now it's just rain and lightning. This might be the quickest thunderstorm walk I do. We'll see. It's already starting to get bright in that direction. Oh, by the way, did I even mention temperature was 96 degrees? We are in the middle of a really nasty heat wave. That is, it's felt more like the Caribbean than it has New York City. It is ridiculously humid. And that's why I've been getting all these storms every day this week. You know, since it's safe now, what we're gonna do is we don't have to take the protection route. I call this the protection route. We're gonna, which way do we want to go? Maybe we'll go down a different street. I'd imagine it's gonna stop raining in a few moments, and then it's just gonna turn into a post-storm walk. Let's go up 70th Street. Go up 70th. Give you guys a different look. My lightning detector just went off in my ear. I just got a nasty ring, and I hope that's not for me. Let's go down, this is a Ridge Crest Terrace. Little known street that nobody knows about in Bay Ridge, unless you live here or walk by it. You got, like, this is Ridge Crest Terrace, you got Harbor View Terrace. I decided to walk into the wind, not smart. The lightning right now is cloud to cloud lightning, so we should be good. I mean, I don't think lightning's a big risk right now anymore. Like I said, the storm, I was tracking this storm since I've been trying it. So right now, it's 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. I've been tracking this storm since 2:30, and I left my house at 4:15 to get into that spot, and it was much stronger. I mean, it looked like it was going to be a repeat of the other day, but it ran into some unfavorable conditions and it weakened, but it's still, as you saw, even a weak thunderstorm can be very strong. So I don't think we topped over 50 miles an hour on those winds. It's still raining. Skies are starting to clear behind me a little bit, just a little bit. Maybe we'll get lucky with a rainbow or something. At some point, I would like to take the umbrella and put it down. The only reason I have it up is for the camera, to keep the camera dry. So there you go, guys. You got your another thunderstorm walk. This one was not as strong. They can't all always be strong. You're always going to get that one strong one. The other day was probably our strong one. Every year I get that one nice big one. And by the way, I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel, watching that video. That video's, at last count, it's got like over 18,000 views. So. These are the type of thunderstorms I have no problem walking in. By the way, we are on Ridge Boulevard, and we are in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. That's where we are. That's normally where I do my storm walks. I have done some storm walks in Queens. Last year we had a really good storm walk in Queens. I'm gonna take you guys, you know what I'm gonna do with you guys? I'm gonna take you guys to see some stairs. Did I already pass the stairs? I think I might have passed them already. Yeah, I already passed them. They're next block down. I'm on Ridge. That's what the stairs do. They go up the ridge. Here's what I'll do. I'll take you guys down the 76th Street stairs, because those are more rustic. The ones over here on 74th Street they're more modern. I like the 76th Street ones are really nice. So we'll go down those. That's why it says dead end over here. There's a staircase at the end of the road here. Still raining just a little bit. I'm about to turn my umbrella down. Maybe by the time we get to the stairs. This is the, I call this the Alice in Wonderland court. I'll show you why in a moment. Here we go. Look at the floor. I just think Alice in Wonderland. There was a book I read when I was a kid. It was an Alice in Wonderland book. And there was a picture of one of the rooms she ended up in, and it had that floor. I don't know if they recreated that in any of the movies they did, but... That was a nice little storm. It, you know what it did? It did bring the temperature down. Like I said, it was 96 degrees. I'd say it's probably in the mid 80s now. Very humid. I mean, these are like, so it's like been it's been like Florida here. If you live in Florida, you know what I'm talking about. I was stationed in Florida when I was in the Navy for a few months. And I've also been down there just traveling, but you know, you get a thunderstorm comes in around 4 or 5 o'clock, and then by 6 o'clock it's all over. So it's basically what's been happening to us for the last week now. So this is the block with the staircase. Take you guys downstairs. There's some really beautiful homes on this block. You want to see some mansions. Look at these homes. Still raining. A lot of this is coming off of the trees. Look at that home right there. Look at that. But nothing beats this house. So it's not even a house. It's like a freaking mansion's estate. It's like Wayne Manor over here. But wait until I show you. I'm going to take you guys around the corner. His property line goes around to the next block. He has a wall on the next block. I'll show you when we go down the stairs. Look at that. Look at that property. Is that amazing? It's the end of the street. It's not the end of the video, though. I'm just going to keep walking. You hear the water going down the drain? I'll turn the camera around. When we get down there to show you the stairs I'm talking about. I love these stairs better than the 74th Street ones. And I'm going to take you guys around the block to show you the rest of the property that I just showed you. Look at the homes. It's beautiful homes. On either side here. A little mini cul-de-sac here. Here you go, guys. Look, this is the stairs. Alright, let's walk. Let's walk. I'm going to take you guys down the next block to show you what I was telling you about. There's like continuation of that guy's property. You guys gonna love this. It's marigolds. I'm assuming those are marigolds. They look like marigolds. I tell you, the rain is really stubborn. It is still raining out. Sun is out. Sun's coming out right now. You guys could see that in the camera. Get across the street here. Well, here you go. Let me show you guys. Let me get in the street. This is that property of that estate that we were just looking at. Look at the wall here, guys. Look at that. That wall's got to be about 50 feet high. That is his property. Crazy, right? And then wait until you see the garage. This is why I call it Wayne Manor. It's like the Bat Cave. By the way, there's nice homes on this side, so I can't leave them out. Here you go. Look at that. The garage. There you go. There you go. See these thunderstorm walks ought to turn into real estate walks. Probably keep walking just for a little while longer. I want to thank everybody for taking along. You guys got to see. Still hear the thunder. You got to see a quick, we like to call a drive-by here in New York City. That's another beautiful home right there. Here's what I'll do for you all. We will walk this until 3rd Avenue and 86th Street. So that is going to be the end, all right? So we are on 77th Street. So we will get down to 3rd, which is the next block, and then we'll walk over to 86th Street. We're done. I'll end it on 86th Street. So to recap, we were in a thunderstorm that seemed like it only lasted about 5 minutes. It was a windy 5 minutes, though. Look at this house. What the? I don't think I've ever walked by this house. Look at that window. Wow. I don't think I've ever walked on this block. All right, the umbrella's going to come down. All right, the umbrella is down. It is still raining a little bit, but I'm going to keep the camera underneath my chin. So if you guys enjoy these walks, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. We picked up about 300 subscribers on the last thunderstorm, so I want to welcome all of you new people that are now with us. I have to say, I would love to walk through a thunderstorm every single time, but that is not the case. I've been doing storm chasing for years, and this is really the best you're gonna get. But the other 98% of the time, you're going to get walks through the streets of New York City, mostly Brooklyn. I am Brooklyn born and raised. Speaking of 3rd Avenue, they are going to have their last street festival here this Friday. I'll probably be filming it, and it'll be in this location here. It'll be from 70th Street down to about 84th Street. So that may be the next walk that you all see. We also have the 18th Avenue Feast is coming up quickly. I think as I'm recording this, it is about another week away. And then generally, I usually take a break at the end of August every year after I do my wow, I've been really losing track of words today, huh? What I was going to say is, I do my walk through the 18th Avenue Feast. I usually take a break. It was a poorhouse. I'm going to shut this down in 6 more blocks. Nice breeze. It's gotten cooler out. Not much cooler, but it is better than 90. I'll take 80s. I'll take mid 80s over mid 90s. But it is very humid out. No relief from the humidity. We have been stuck in this Caribbean type humidity for the last week now. If you remember last year with the channel, I mean, last year was brutal too. I mean, last year we had humidity. Like, it seemed like the whole summer was just humid. We never got a break out of it.
Why do you take an electric? Why are you taking electric?
Why not?
Why?
It's free.
You don't know that.
Normally there's a lot of people on 3rd Avenue at this time, but, you know, I guess the thunderstorm chased everybody inside. I mean, it is quite early in the evening. It's probably around 6:30 right now, so it's not late, that's for sure. Did we pass the art store? No, we did not. Here it is, right here. It's the fine art store over here. And then over here on 84th Street is Cafe. I've been coming to this place. I only go to this place in the winter time. They make some really good hot chocolate, but I've been coming to this place since it opened in the 90s. I was in high school. No, 93. So it was a year after. I graduated. But I remember, around that time. I always tell people, I don't know if it's still like this inside, but I remember they used to have like board games in there and stuff. And you could go in there and have coffee, hot chocolate, sit down and grab a board game. I don't know if they still do that anymore. I remember somebody telling me they had to stop doing it or they cut it down because people were just sitting around not leaving. We used to play Connect 4. That was the one we used to grab. Connect 4. All right, well, this was more of a mini walk. We got a thunderstorm in. It was a real quick one. I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it was like a 5, 6. Some strong gusty winds around 40 miles an hour. Some heavy rain. The rain was nice. The rain was really heavy. That was really the rain and the wind was a big aspect. Well, I'm going to end it here, 3rd Avenue and 86th Street. I'm going to be doing the summer stroll, hopefully, if it doesn't rain on Friday. And when I do that, I'll take you guys down 86th Street over here. But we're going to end it over here on this one. I want to thank everybody for tagging along, and I will catch you all on the next one. So take care and see you later.